The 2027 Porsche 911 Carrera 4 GTS is one of those cars that instantly reminds the world why the 911 remains untouchable. Even after more than 6 decades of evolution, Porsche didn't try to reinvent the wheel here. Instead, they refined every single detail until the driving experience feels sharper, faster, and more emotional than ever. This is the sweet spot of the 911 lineup, sitting perfectly between the everyday Carrera models and the hardcore GT variants. And for many enthusiasts, this is the 911 you actually want to live with. From the moment you see it, the Carrera 4 GTS looks purposeful without screaming for attention. The iconic silhouette is still unmistakably 911, but the details tell a deeper story. Wider bodywork comes standard thanks to the all-wheel drive setup, giving the car a more planted stance. The front fascia is aggressive yet clean, with larger air intakes designed to improve cooling while maintaining aerodynamic balance. Porsche's attention to airflow is almost obsessive, and it shows in how smoothly the body slices through the air even at high speeds. The GTS-specific touches elevate the design further. Blacked-out accents replace chrome, including the window trim, badging, and exhaust tips, giving the car a stealthy, motorsport-inspired look. The center-lock wheels, finished in satin black, fill the arches perfectly, while the lowered sport suspension subtly hints that this car means business. At the rear, the continuous LED light bar stretches across the width of the car, emphasizing its wide stance, and the active rear spoiler integrates seamlessly into the design, deploying only when it's truly needed. Step inside, and the 2027 Carrera 4 GTS strikes a perfect balance between luxury and performance. Porsche has refined the interior without losing its driver-focused philosophy. The seating position is low, the steering wheel feels perfectly sized, and every control falls naturally to hand. Alcantara dominates the cabin, covering the steering wheel, gear selector, door panels, and seats, reinforcing the car's sporty character while still feeling premium. The seats themselves deserve special mention. They're supportive enough for aggressive driving, holding you firmly in place through fast corners, yet comfortable enough for long highway cruises. Porsche understands that the GTS is meant to be driven hard but also lived with daily, and that dual personality is reflected throughout the cabin. Carbon fiber and brushed aluminum accents add visual excitement without feeling overdone, and the overall build quality remains among the best in the industry. Technology in the 2027 model year feels more integrated and intuitive than ever. The digital instrument cluster blends classic Porsche design with modern functionality, keeping the iconic central tachometer while surrounding it with customizable digital displays. The infotainment system is quicker, sharper, and easier to use, offering seamless smartphone integration, navigation, and performance data without distracting the driver. Porsche wisely avoids overloading the cabin with unnecessary screens, keeping the focus where it belongs, on the road. Now let's talk about what truly defines the 911 Carrera 4 GTS. Performance. Under the rear deck lid sits a twin-turbocharged flat-six engine that delivers an intoxicating blend of power and responsiveness. For 2027, Porsche has refined the engine's tuning to improve throttle response and mid-range punch, making the car feel even more alive at everyday speeds. Power output sits comfortably above the standard Carrera models, giving the GTS that extra edge without crossing into GT3 territory. The all-wheel drive system is one of the key highlights of the Carrera 4 GTS. It provides exceptional traction in all conditions, whether you're launching hard from a standstill, carving through mountain roads, or dealing with less than perfect weather. Power is sent primarily to the rear wheels for that classic 911 feel, but the system seamlessly distributes torque to the front when needed, enhancing stability without dulling the driving experience. Acceleration is brutally quick. The 2027 Carrera 4 GTS launches off the line with relentless force, pinning you to the seat as the flat-six screams toward redline. With the PDK dual-clutch transmission, gear changes are instantaneous, delivering power without interruption and keeping the engine in its sweet spot at all times. For purists, Porsche still offers a manual transmission, and while it may not be as quick on paper, it delivers an unmatched sense of involvement that many enthusiasts still crave. Handling is where the Carrera 4 GTS truly shines. The chassis feels incredibly balanced, with steering that communicates every nuance of the road surface. Turn-in is razor-sharp, and the car feels eager to change direction, responding instantly to driver inputs. The lowered sport suspension keeps body roll to a minimum, while the adaptive dampers adjust in real time to provide both comfort and control depending on driving conditions. Push the car harder, and it rewards confidence with astonishing grip. The rear engine layout, once considered a challenge, has been perfected by Porsche over decades, and in the 2027 GTS, it feels like a secret weapon. The car digs into corners, powering out with incredible traction, and the all-wheel drive system ensures that power is delivered smoothly and predictably. It's a car that flatters skilled drivers, while still remaining approachable for those who are still learning its limits. Braking performance is equally impressive. Massive brakes provide consistent stopping power even after repeated hard use. Pedal feel is firm and confidence-inspiring, allowing precise modulation whether you're slowing down for a tight corner or coming to a rapid stop from high speeds. Porsche's optional carbon ceramic brakes take performance even further, reducing unsprung weight and improving fade resistance for those who plan to push the car on track. Despite its performance credentials, the 2027 Carrera 4 GTS remains surprisingly comfortable. In normal driving modes, the suspension softens, road noise is well controlled, and the car settles into a refined Grand Tour. This dual nature is what makes the GTS so appealing. It's a car you can drive every day, commute in, take on road trips, and still unleash on a twisty road or racetrack when the mood strikes. Safety is another area where Porsche doesn't compromise. The 2027 model comes equipped with a comprehensive suite of advanced driver assistance systems, including adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, and collision warning. These systems operate subtly in the background, enhancing safety without interfering with the driving experience. Porsche understands that drivers want control, not constant intervention, and the balance here feels just right. Fuel efficiency may not be the primary concern for buyers in this segment, but the 2027 Carrera 4 GTS manages respectable numbers thanks to its efficient turbocharged engine and advanced transmission tuning. It's proof that high performance and reasonable efficiency don't have to be mutually exclusive, especially when engineering is done right. When it comes to pricing, the Carrera 4 GTS sits firmly in premium territory, but it justifies its cost through performance, quality, and heritage. This isn't just a sports car. It's the result of decades of refinement and motorsport influence. Every component feels purpose-built, and every drive feels special. Compared to rivals, the 911 GTS offers a level of engagement and versatility that few can match. What truly sets the 2027 Porsche 911 Carrera 4 GTS apart is how complete it feels. There are faster cars, louder cars, and more extreme cars, but very few deliver such a perfectly balanced experience. It's thrilling without being intimidating, luxurious without being soft, and modern without losing its soul. Porsche has once again proven that evolution, when done right, can be more powerful than revolution. For enthusiasts who want a car that can do it all, the Carrera 4 GTS hits the mark almost flawlessly. It captures the essence of the 911, while pushing performance and technology forward in meaningful ways. Whether you're carving through canyon roads, cruising on the highway, or simply admiring it in your garage, this car delivers an emotional connection that's becoming increasingly rare in the modern automotive world. In the end, the 2027 Porsche 911 Carrera 4 GTS isn't just another update in a long line of 911s. It's a statement that Porsche still understands what makes a great driver's car. It respects its past while embracing the future, and it reminds us why the 911 remains the benchmark against which all other sports cars are measured. For those who can afford it, this isn't just a purchase, it's an experience, and one that continues to define automotive excellence in its purest form.